These lacrosse championships are brought to you by Northwestern Mutual. Towson, Ohio State, and Denver have all punched their ticket to Foxborough and a championship weekend. One spot remains. It'll be claimed. Championship weekend. Quarterfinalists in 2014 and 15, losing to Notre Dame both times. Maryland so good in last week's win against. Albany will attack from X. Drake turns right into the cross of Morris, who outlets to Eisenhower to Bernhardt on that first midfield. Terps don't have a ton of depth, but that top six might be the best in the country. Rambo posting up, and he draws first blood for Maryland. You got to watch out for the Maryland Poles. They have 10 goals this season as a unit. Bryce Young, one of the Maryland Poles on cue.
Albany's best when they're moving without the ball. They look a little stagnant right now.
They do.
Standing around.
Making the move toward the cage, and Albany on the board. Adam Osika, Houston Ray, and Mitch Laffin. Fields moving east and west against Muller. Connor Fields, from what looked like an impossible angle, ties it at 2.
It's what the great ones do, Anish, and manage Albany's offensive patterns. You have guys all over the field with Merrick Thompson. He does a beautiful symmetry type of cuts, a lot like Denver's Matt Brown.
Off the save by Morris, another opportunity for the Terps. Here's Muller, the second long pole goal for Maryland. Muller's 4th of the season. Conference selection. Now Heacock makes the move on Lasda. Draws the slide. Rambo charges in. Changes direction. Rambo in his second. Heacock gets the switch, and now a shot clock against Maryland. Rambo from up top. Rambo down the lane, and the hat trick from Matt Rambo. Hands down the alley. Rotan's going low to beat Colarusso. 4 unanswered for Maryland. Going right when everybody goes left. That came from Dickadale. Kelly, another good look. 5 unanswered for the Terps. Championship in New York, and their theme song was Loser. A Grateful Dead song, and there's a lyric, when I got no chance of losing this time. Maryland, Chisholm with a goal. The Terps look like they want no part of losing. 6 in a row for Maryland. It's 8-2.
And then Jake Withers of Ohio State.
Denver gets the winner of this game. Rotans with the left-handed laser. 10-2, and
College Park's incredible. This guy is masterful at game planning, player development. Just so dialed in. He's breaking down the plays as they happen.
Fields against Davis Allen. A flag goes up. Does the goal count? It does.
Tell these smaller guys they can't do it.
Mikey Powell wasn't a big guy.
No, not at all. I think some of these guys use it to their advantage. Big defenders, the approach is awkward for them.
Kelly, right hand free, and he beats Colarusso, who probably knows he should have had that. DeMillo. Over to Heacock. Heacock against Sims. Rambo to Maltz, like clockwork.
That when he splits and stands here, he's almost pipe to pipe, and he really doesn't have to step very far.
Freshman from Colorado, Rotans. Saved by Sikierski. 10 seconds. Here's Fields against Young. Young all over him. Fields fakes the pass. Oh! The tomahawk shot! Connor Fields!
Game.
You got 24 in purple now, Jacob Patterson, who has been Fields' understudy. Fields up top. Ray save Morris on the rebound.
Facets to try to get me out of the slump.
I think that's a great point for goalies. If you're not saving it, add value elsewhere.
Kelly splitting the defense, his fourth. There's Rambo. And he's got his 40th goal of the season, becoming the first player in Maryland history. You're so used to winning face-offs and scoring and getting the ball back. And that time, Eccles with the goal for Albany.
And the way their roster is constructed, I worry about them on Memorial Day if they do advance to the finals and playing on 1 day's rest. Now, they beat Ohio State in the Big Ten final in Columbus.
Shot clock on, Bernhardt scores. It's almost like whenever Maryland wants it right now. Presenting what has been the old guard in college lacrosse, Denver emerged as a power this decade. Ohio State, first trip to championship weekend. DeMillo's shot saved by Sikorsky. Towson.
I think 86, yeah.
Right
It was
here,
86
Delaware,
when
right?
Carolina won it.
Yeah.
Joey Seibald with
Yeah.
the jump shot against Virginia.
This used to be grass in between the hedges here.
Maryland quicker to every ground ball. Maltz accelerates and scores.
Boy, she loves that.
Connor Kelly's got 4 goals, make it 5.
When do you start subbing, Anish? When do you start taking some of these studs out of the game?
Even strength. Here's Dubik. Chisholm gets the step. The bounce shot, a save. Sikorsky back in for Albany. Colarusso started the game, was pulled. Came back in the third when Albany went into its ride. Clancy looking on the inside. He finds Troy Ray, the long pole. 5th goal of the season for Ray.
Good hockey players, they just couldn't skate. Good hands, tough.
Good look by Heacock. Goal for Maryland. Oh, if you didn't see it, Scott Van Pelt and Barry Melton. Coaches wouldn't say it publicly, but you know, in private they would say, well, you know, you can have 1 or 2 on a team. You can't have a team full of them. Bergmaster scores for Albany. Well, Paul, Scott Marr has 8 Native Americans on this team. He has got a handful of Canadians on this team. He's not only built up today as 117 on the season. So the single season Division I scoring list, as Glancy scores, the single season Division I scoring list looks like Lyle Thompson, 128, played at Albany.
Ward Melville or York Time.
Shot clock against Maryland. Save that time by Sikorsky.
And he was incredible. Scott Marr got a gem. What do you think about him?
Ray, the long pole.
He off the ball, so the counter on his clamp is way harder than it is on any other guy. Just try to move that guy. He's an absolute beast.
Osika with a low shot and a score. Adam Osika with his 2nd tally, 22nd goal of the season. The ghosts and echoes of 1975, they still stir for Maryland. But this team